si Vice President Lenny saying that you should be the first to be vaccinated to shore up the public confidence in the vaccine. So yung survey, sir, na mababa yung may gusto ng Chinese, and then yung kung kay Vice President. Thank you, sir.
Siya man yung apurado, siya ang mauna. Ako, I cannot just decide. She's young. I am not. I have to defer to my doctor. But I said, on the matter of getting the vaccine, it is my self-preservation will be at issue. Kailangan ko magpabakuna. Ano bang problema nila sa bakuna na talaga magpabakuna man ako? If I do not want to die and get COVID, I should get one. I go around a lot. I meet so many people on any given trip outside. Bakit dadramahin pa yan? Sino mauna? Sino? Ako magpabakuna. Ang problema, ang doktor ko may hinihintay. Now, on the issue of itong mga health workers, merong dadating. They have a choice. It's either Seneca or
AstraZeneca, sir? AstraZeneca, sir.
AstraZeneca, yan. AstraZeneca or the Sinovac. Kung ayaw nila ng Sinovac, maghintay sila in a few days. There has been quite a... basta I was assured that it would be coming within the next few days. Yun ang gusto nila, they have a choice. That's about another, I don't know how many.
500,000, sir?
Ewan ko, basta siguro dyan. I cannot really tell you the exact number. Basta ito, galing ito sa World Health Organization, yung Sinovac. Ito yung inaporsyon ng WHO among the countries that cannot afford to buy it immediately. Kasi agawan. Now, kung magsabi kayo, bakit ngayon lang, about it na nga nag-donate nagmagandang loob ng China. This, what you see now, are donated vaccines. Tayo may pera. Kasi naghiram tayo sa World Bank, pati sa DBP. Sabi naman dalawang ahensya, okay, pahiramin kayo. Walang problema. Problem is, agawan ngayon ng bakuna. Until there is a residual supply, we'll just have to wait yung magbili tayo. Sige, reklamo. Sinabi ko na ang rason, walang supply. Ginusto ko man magnakaw, ginusto ko man magbili, wala eh. Kaya itong unang dumating, AstraZeneca would be coming. Now, for those who do not want to be vaccinated, okay lang sa akin. Wala akong problema. Ayaw ninyo magpabakuna, okay. That's your choice.
Okay. Maraming salamat.
Okay, sir. Thank you for your time. Yes, sir.
Kagaya ng ganito.
Thank you very much for your time, sir. Yeah. Go ahead.
Susunod pong magtatanong, Mr. President.
Kailangan ka mag-mask. I cannot. I simply cannot. Para akong inutil na magsalita na ano. I have to remove it. I'm asking for an exemption? No. But if you want me to do my duty, to talk to the public, to answer the questions from the press, talagang tinatanggal ko kasi I just feel bothered by all of these things hanging in front of me.
Okay, sir. Thank you
Okay.
for your time, sir. Nice
Okay,
meeting you
Joseph.
again, sir.
Ang susunod po magtatanong ay si Ms. Pia Gutierrez ng ABS-CBN.
Hi sir, magandang gabi po. Sir, with the start of the vaccine rollout, sir, could you please tell us what kind of scenario that the Philippines will expect in the next few days or in the next few weeks? More importantly, sir, when do we expect the Philippines to achieve herd immunity, and when do we expect to get our lives back to normal?
Kailan daw po ang ine-expect natin na magkaroon tayo ng herd immunity at kailan daw ine-expect po natin na babalik po tayo sa normal?
Herd immunity is a science. Ang herd immunity is kung ang Maynila, around Maynila, nabakunahan na most of the people and the nearby peripheral provinces. Wala na lahat nakabakuna, so nobody can get contaminated by what? By whom? That is the time that we can have the herd immunity. It's a science. Only the medical people can give you the exact calculation on that. As a layman, herd immunity is achieved only kung yung nakapalibot sa iyo na bakunahan na. So there is no more chance for you to acquire the disease because wala nang mag-contaminate sa iyo.
So sir, with the arrival of the vaccine, sir, when do we expect to achieve this herd immunity, sir?
Look, ganito ha. Mahirap kasi yan, ma'am. Because ang herd immunity, para sa akin, personally, mas maganda kung contiguous ang territory. Because you only have to do a circle, paliit ng paliit hanggang towards the center of gravity. Ito island for island eh. And we cannot stop travel. And we cannot expect all people to agree to be vaccinated. That is the problem. Pero kaya nga, we have to take into account the freedom of an individual of what happens to his body. Nobody can tinker with his the human life. Kung hindi siya, kung ayaw niya, that makes it doubly hard for us. But that is also one which we have to take into account in dealing with the problem of COVID-19.
Sir, as far as our targets are concerned, do you see this happening within the year or next year or in the next 2 or 3 years?
Herd immunity, akin lang yan. Basa-basa ko lang. Wala akong, I have no reference except that I cannot recall now how many articles I've read about herd immunity. Ang Pilipinas, towards the end of mga early next year pa. Early next year.
Early next year.
If you ask a doctor, he would give you the same answer. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm wrong. Pero sabi ko, yun lang nabasa ko. What I've read from international magazine. Wala talaga akong I must confess my incomplete and inadequate knowledge dito sa bagay na to.
On another and a similar matter, sir, now that we have started the rollout of vaccines, would you reconsider the IATF recommendation to place the Philippines under MGCQ?
Will you reconsider daw po yung placing Metro Manila under MGCQ now that we have rolled out the vaccination program?
I am considering it. Actually, pag-start, buksan ko na because there are two things that are really bugging us. It's the economy and COVID-19. Nakatutok yan. our economy is really down, as in down. So, the earlier na mabilisan itong vaccine, the better. Ako, pag nag-umpisa na yan, roll out, and the other vaccines would come in and distributed to the provinces, I may, siguro pagdating ng mga, we'll have 1 million by this month. Magkaroon na tayo ng stock ng 2 million, bitawan ko na. I will open the economy. Talagang hirap tayo. You know, people have to eat. People have to work. People have to pay for their upkeep. And the only way to do it is to open the economy and for businesses to regrow. Without that, patay talaga. So, mahirapan tayo.
Sir, when you say reopen the economy, that means placing Metro Manila under MGCQ in March?
As a matter of fact, kung kita ko na marami ng vaccine, open ko na lahat. Tanggalin ko na yan. Kung mayroon ng, if the vaccine is available to anybody for one reason or another, sa mga probinsya na distribute na yan, kasi hindi naman mag-abot ng 110 million. Sa estimate nila, it's about 40 million. Kung makahit tayo ng 40 million, o nandyan na yung vaccine, baski meron tayong mga 20, 30, buksan ko na. Buksan ko na dahil sa economy.
Sir, what about face-to-face classes po?
The what?
Face-to-face classes.
Wag mo na. Not now. It would be, I cannot make that decision. It will place the children in jeopardy. Alam mo, iba na yung decision, iba na yung maraming mamatay. I am not ready to lose the lives of our young people, our children. Diba?
Thank you, sir.
Tingnan mo, as they come, pag tingnan ko nakabakuna araw-araw, what's the use? Yung mga ayaw, yung gusto pa ng ibang klaseng, there's the AstraZeneca. If you do not have faith in the Chinese, ako mismo, I guarantee to you, basa, yung 50%, nobody can really tell you how effective it is or the efficacy is at that number. It would depend on your body. If you are a healthy person with no underlying causes of diseases, talagang kailangan mo ng mas marami. Mahina ang katawan mo. Pero pag bigay mo yan kagaya sa inyo, yung mga babae, nagkayo ng katindig dyan, wala, that's 100, almost 90. Walang makasabi niyang there's no scientific data of comparison there. Wala pa. The fact that Malaysia, Indonesia, Brazil, Africa, UAE, I think, okay, the outcome has been quite successful. Sa China, wala na. Ginamit nila Sinovac, Sinopharm. Okay na sila. As a matter of fact, President Xi Jinping announced, basa ko lang, that China has overcome poverty. Wala nang pobre sa China ngayon.
Okay, ang susunod po magtatanong ay si Ms. Tricia Terada ng CNN Philippines.
Hi, good evening, Mr. President. Good to see you po. Sir, first question, how do you intend to address Filipinos who are still apprehensive to get vaccinated, more so with Chinese brands, for example, Sinovac?
Guarantee I am giving the guarantee that it is effective. That efficacy is good. Ngayon, yung ayaw magpabakuna, wala akong magawa para sa inyo. Or you might want, at least you know, in your lifetime, may kilala kang doktor. Magtanong ka na lang sa doktor kung anong mabuti sa iyo. Kagaya namin, 70 above are discouraged from getting it. Pero ako, since I get to go around and meet people to travel, baka kailangan ko. You ask yung guideline ng WHO, wala. Yung 70 above, wala na. Patay na yan. Eh, ako 32 na next month.
Sir, experts are saying na mas mahihikayat po yung publiko na magpabakuna when they see leaders or influencers getting vaccinated. Sino po yung mga inatasan niyo, sir, na maunang magpabakuna, especially with the arrival of Sinovac? May naatasan po ba kayong mga cabinet members or officials in your government?
My doctor has in mind, it's a Chinese brand still, pero hindi ito. Siya nakaalam ng konstitusyon ng katawan ko eh.
Yes. Pero sir, may officials po ba kayo or cabinet members na aatasan na manguna po sa pagpapabakuna to represent the government?
Magsabay-sabay kami pagdating. Yung hinihintay lang natin yung ano. Manila.
Okay. Sir, ito...
Ako naghingi ako. Personal. Wala silang stock na ano. Naghingi ako para sa pamilya ko, pati sa akin. Pati yung, I don't know if we would have enough vaccines for everybody. But I think I can accommodate itong cabinet members.
Sir, I understand and you mentioned several times that you are grateful to the donations of China. Ito pong Sinovac, yung una po nilang pinadalang bakuna. But sir,
Correct.
how do you wish to address concerns about, or fears, sir, about the objective of vaccine diplomacy led by China and concerns, sir, on our possible position on different issues with China?
Again,
Ano daw po yung, tama ba ang tanong mo, no? Ano yung maging epekto sa iba pang mga issues na meron po tayo sa China dito sa
Pagdating
pagdating
po
po
ng
ng
bakuna, sir.
Sinovac vaccine?
well, that's a matter of geopolitics. I have made a declaration that we will adopt an independent foreign policy, which means to say that one, I assured China that I will not allow nuclear armaments of America to be stored in the Philippines. Yan ang sinabi ko. That's the guarantee that I have. Na hindi ako papayag. Not because it will antagonize China, but it is in the Philippine Constitution which prohibits the presence of nuclear armaments in the country.
So sir, just to put it on the record and to be very clear about it, despite or amid this donations, we will not compromise anything on issues between China.
China never asked for anything. China has been giving us everything, but never asked anything from us, actually. Ang pinakamabigat, ang Amerikano, ang hinihingi nila, ang base. Alam mo ba kung anong mangyari? Do you know the direct consequence? Kung magkagera, and it will surely start, maybe in the theater of war would be the Spratly and China Sea. Katabi lang tayo, Pangasinan, it's just kaharap. Maraming probinsya na yan. Alam mo kung may armament sila dito, ang unang tatamaan yun. Saan? Sa Pilipinas. We are taking a very big gamble there. Kasi kung walang armament sa Pilipinas, yun lang kailangan natin sa counter-insurgency. Okay na, we do not need weapons that could fight other countries because we do not have it, the arms, and we do not want it. Ang unang matamaan, ang Pilipinas. Kasi nandito yung base, nandito yung mga armas nila. The arms are stored everywhere in the Philippines. Baka hindi ninyo alam. May mga depots all around the Philippines where the arms are. Sinabi ko sa kanila, I cannot stop you because we have yet to renegotiate the visiting forces agreement. But I'm warning you that if I get hold of a hard information that the nuclear armaments are here brought by you, I will immediately ask you to go out and I will terminate the visiting forces agreement. Ora mismo.
Sir, maybe one last question, not related to vaccine, since sir, matagal-tagal din po namin kayo hindi nakausap. Sir, there are growing calls for your daughter, Davao City Mayor Inday Sara, to run for president. Nabanggit niyo po na ayaw niyo po siyang patakbuhin. But is this final, sir? Or is this still up for reconsideration, considering na marami pong gustong tumakbo yung anak po ninyo?
Pinal na ba ho yung advice nyo raw po na ayaw nyong patakbuhin si Inday Sara or pwede pa itong ma-reconsider sa dami po ng calls para tumakbo po si Inday Sara?
Si Sara ayaw because may anak kasi yung tatlo. Maliliit pa eh. Maliliit pa. Gusto niya na mag-focus muna siya sa family affairs. But sabi niya sa akin, marami pa naman panahon, and she used my favorite statement. Sabi niya, kung gusto ng Diyos maging presidente rin ako kagaya sa iyo, maging presidente ako. Hindi kailangan ngayon. She wants me, but if she does not want, if God does not want me to be president, I will not have that chance no more. Ganon rin. Alam mo, the presidency is a gift from God. Wala kang ano dyan. Ayaw niya ngayon. At sabi niya, kung ma-presidente siya, just assuming, after 6 years, bata pa siya, anong gawin niya? As an ex-president, hindi siya makatrabaho, hindi siya maka-appear ng korte. At sabi ko, mabuti sana kung maganda yung sweldo, makapag-ipon ka. Pero wala ka naman ng ambisyon, diyan ka lang, trabaho, wala kang nothing to,
Thank you, sir.
absolutely.